Hello students. After discussing two number of problems on heat transfer analysis on a particular structural member, now in this particular class we are going to discuss another problem on thermal analysis or heat transfer analysis. I will read out the problem. Calculate the temperature distribution in 1D fin with the physical properties as shown. The uniform generation of heat inside the wall is 400 watt per meter cube. I have told in my previous problem, there are only few words which are more prominent from the point of view of getting the solution to the problem. After reading the problem definition, your mind must concentrate on only these words. First phase of words, temperature distribution. Second phrase of words, uniform generation of heat inside the wall. Temperature distribution means value or magnitude of temperature at the nodes of the structural member. Uniform generation of heat is the word used to represent a symbol called as small letter q. Students, when you concentrate on the sketch present in the problem definition, in addition to rectangular fin, you are going to see some dotted lines around the fin. This indicates it is an insulator that surrounds the rectangular fin structural member. As per heat transfer subject, insulator means no transfer of heat takes place along the location or the length of the insulating material or insulating body. Another difference you can observe here is this rectangular fin or 1D fin is made up of circular cross section with radius small r is equal to 0.01 meter. Also, at the left end of the structural member, a temperature of 80 degrees centigrade is being applied. Once you closely observe the various details within the sketch as well as within the problem definition, now we are going to write the answer to the problem. That is, first step of solution to this particular problem is writing down FER. The FER is written as you can see, there will not be any specific mentioning of treat it as 2 elements, treat it as 3 elements like that. Thus, there are only 1 elements present in this structural member, and as we know very clearly from the previous modules, to form 1 element we need only 2 nodes. So there are 2 nodes in this particular structural member, one at the left end and one at the right end. Both are represented by the numbers 1 and 2 respectively. These nodes 1 and 2 when joined together you are going to get the element as E, and small letter L represents length of the element. At node 1 a temperature small letter T1 is acting, and at node 2 a temperature small letter T2 is acting. Small letters T1 and T2 represents magnitude of temperature being represented in degree centigrade. After writing down FER, you are going to write the equation for finding out elemental stiffness matrix. That is, small letter k is equal to small letter k into A divided by L, 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. Here small letter k in the LHS represents elemental stiffness matrix, and small letter k in the RHS represents the thermal conductivity. Students, sentences will be repeated. Small letter k in the LHS represents elemental stiffness matrix, and small letter k in the RHS represents thermal conductivity. As per the problem definition, in place of small letter k in RHS, substitute 300. In case of A, you substitute the formula pi by 4 d square. That is pi by 4 into 0.02 whole square divided by, in place of small letter L, you substitute 0.08. When you simplify this particular portion of the equation, you are going to get the answer for small letter k, that is elemental stiffness matrix, as small letter k is equal to 1.178 minus 1.178 minus 1.178 1.178. Students, this must be very clear in your mind. The fact is, since there is only one element in the structural member, thus the elemental stiffness matrix itself becomes the global stiffness matrix. That is, small letter k is equal to capital letter K, which is equal to 1.178 minus 1.178 minus 1.178 1.178.